Hi, this is Greg from Douglas Counseling. I wanted to talk to you today about an issue I see a lot. It's usually when I'm first working with a couple or with an individual. And it's this issue of not feeling comfortable even starting or coming to counseling in the first place. All right? So, couples are most often not happy about coming to counseling. A lot of times they've tried a lot of things before. They've talked to their friends, they've talked to their family, maybe they've talked to their pastor, and they kind of see counseling as a last resort. I think a lot of times we also see seeking outside help as some admission that, that we're less than, that there's something wrong with us. There's not. A lot of people are out there in the same boat. Okay? So that's an important thing to understand. The first thing that I hear people say that I wanted to talk to you about today is we don't need counseling. We can fix things on our own. All right? I usually think of, well, if that were the case, then you probably would have already fixed things, right? The reason you're coming to counseling is so you can get a different perspective, okay? In most cases, no one teaches us how to be in a relationship. We need to learn things. We need to be educated about how to be in a relationship, how to have a successful relationship. If you needed expert advice on your taxes, wouldn't you go see an accountant? This is basically the same thing. And a lot of times, these couples that I work with, who tell me that they can fix things on their own, are really stuck in a harmful pattern. And if they continue in the same pattern without getting professional advice, and if they don't get out of this pattern, their relationship's not going to make it. So if you're feeling really stuck, it's time for help. A second thing that I hear a lot is, well, how is going to counseling and talking about our problems going to help? That's a big one I hear. Many people think that counseling is simply just about talking about the issues. That's not true. Therapy is about understanding problems and seeking new solutions. So yes, there is an element of talking about the issues that are going on, but that in and of itself won't lead to change. We really have to talk about trying new solutions, being flexible, and looking at things from a different perspective. Okay? And the last thing that I wanted to talk to you about that I hear a lot is, I don't want someone telling me what to do in my relationship. Okay? Many men think that a therapist's job is to tell them what they've been doing wrong and then give them direct advice on what they need to do differently. So they think it's a lot about pointing out the shortcomings and then filling in the gaps with direct advice. That's not the case. That's not what therapy is. Remember, you're always in control of the process. You're always going to make your own decisions. A therapist's job, and my job working with couples or individuals, is to help show them, shed a different light on their relationship or their issues in maybe a way that they haven't seen before, that can give them a new perspective, a new understanding, and help move them forward. So that's really what it's about. If you go to somebody and they give you direct advice, be careful. That's probably not a good situation, and it probably won't end well. So some final thoughts. Don't feel bad if you feel like you need to seek counseling. We all have issues in our relationships. All of us. You're not alone. Counseling shows commitment and strength. It does not show weakness. It shows that you're willing to deal with the issues and that you care enough about your relationship to work on things and to try to solve these issues and really build something better. There's no downside. There really is no downside. You're only going to come away with positives, with new understandings, with new strategies to try to implement to really make things better. So I want you to remember that. There's really no downside here. So I hope that was helpful. And if you would like more information, please go to the website, douglascounseling.com. That's all I've got for today.